Alright guys, well we seem to have some problems logging on here to the Craftinomical server. But yeah, the plan is to play some Minecraft 1.12 modded Feed the Beast Revelation on the Craftinomical server. Once we can manage to get onto it, that is. So yeah, let's see. Let's close it and restart. It'll take a little while, to be honest. It takes a while for Revelation to start. And yeah, I haven't actually been on here for ages. I've been super busy with other things. I've been yeah, I've been doing the Minecraft 1.13 series a lot. And I've been doing Lionheart and base race and things. So it's been pretty much since last episode since I was on here. So I'm looking forward to it. Now the thing is, I usually do an episode on Fridays. So apologies for not doing an episode of Revelation. I sort of, yeah, I ran out of time, guys. It's, you know what, I've been publishing so many videos lately. Back about a year ago, I did 2, maybe 3 videos a week, and now I do around about 10 or 12 videos a week. So I've upped my schedule substantially without really putting any more time into recording. That's just because I've become better at recording. I'm more efficient. I do it in a different way, and I edit more efficiently and things like that. But yeah, sometimes time just runs out, and sometimes it's gonna be like this. There's no episode because I just simply didn't have time. So, but today we're doing a stream instead, which is nice. I love streaming from Craftinomical. It's a good place to stream from because modded is just it's a very forgiving environment to stream from. So if you're waiting and stuff like that, and in fact I'll turn the pause screen on so you have something to watch. Hey Billmonger man, I hope you're alright. How you doing? And welcome to the non-stream at the moment. I was trying to start the mod pack. It's a bit of a fail, to be honest. Sorry about that. If you're waiting, it's on 3 out of 7. Initializing Minecraft engine. It's loading the mod resources as we speak. Hey AC, hey man, AC, I haven't seen you around for a while. How are you doing, man? It's good to see you guys. It's lovely. I've been really busy lately with work and stuff like that, so my recording has been, I wouldn't say it's been sloppy, but it's been rushed. It's like I've sort of had to do episodes that are where I haven't gotten as much done as I would have liked, you know? And also recording 1.13 Minecraft is hard because you don't have replay mode, you don't have Optifine, you don't have anything like that. So some of the things that I've done I would have wanted to do in time-lapse form, but it's just not been a possibility. So I kind of feel like I've lost a bit of touch. Okay, Billmonger. FTB Continuum. What is FTB Continuum? And tell me more about it, because I mean, I haven't kept up. So, part of what I'm saying here is I haven't been able to watch everybody's videos. I managed to watch your tutorial video today about building in modded Billmonger, and that was really nice. Thank you for that one. I liked it. And of course, I keep up with AC's videos at all the times. And your videos are always great, man. It's the new expert pack Feed the Beast is making. Ooh. So AC, this, I mean, there's not too many people watching now. I'm watching myself to see the chat, and then it's AC and Buildmonger, and then there's somebody else watching as well. I don't know who it is, but anyway, a mysterious person. You're gonna have to live with us having a bit of a discussion about semi-internal things now. So AC, how do you see the future of Craftinomical? Are we resetting? Are we keeping it going for a very long time? Or what's the idea, man? And in that case, because the thing is, there's also Feed the Beast Pyramid Reborn, or whatever it's called, come out now. Which is another type of expert mod pack, you might say. It's like an adventure type of expert mod pack, if I understand it correctly. Where you basically you go on and yeah, there's rooms, and each room has a like a purpose or whatever. So that could be something cool, or we could keep Craftinomical running on Revelation, which is great. No, it's not very multiplayer friendly. You're right about that, Bitmonger. Or we could try an expert pack. I mean, I'm scared of an expert pack. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking as well, AC Badfish. The server community is a really good thing, and I'm really enjoying playing modded with all you guys. Although I haven't seen you on Pillmonger for ages. But yeah, I appreciate that you're part of the community still, though. But Feed the Beast Revelation might have a limited lifespan, if that makes sense. Okay, we're finally logged in. Let's switch the stream over to some actual gameplay. Let's see. Here we go. Aha! I don't have Optifine at the moment because I've been doing a time lapse. Right, that does it. I'm gonna have to restart again, guys. This is a very bad start of stream. Yeah, I know that, Billmonger. I know that. It's fine, honestly. It's not a big deal. It's just the way it is. That's sometimes how it goes, and that's actually how it's gone for me this week as well. So yeah, sorry, I didn't have Optifine activated, so I'm gonna have to activate it before we can start. Yeah, so this the thing is, I've upped my demands on myself substantially lately. So nowadays I'm trying to do one decent video a week. Sorry, well, if I do a decent video a week, that's awesome. I'm trying to do one decent video a day. So either a Revelations, or a Prismarine Bay, or a Lionheart, or a tutorial of some sort, like a build time-lapse, or a build tutorial, or some other sort of tutorial. So one a day is my goal, except Mondays and Sundays. So basically 5 a week, and then on top of that I'm trying to do at least one other kind of video, which is kind of base race or Minecraft hardcore challenge or things like that. And obviously now today I bit off more than I could chew. I couldn't find time to do a Revelations episode, so there we go. So let's see here. I bailed on World's End. I didn't bail, I just didn't I don't have time to play it, man. It's like when will I do that? I want to keep up with Revelations. Actually, is the series now that is giving me the most view time, and it's because of a few of the episodes I did early on Rustic, and they are still bringing in the views like there's no tomorrow, and the view time and the watch time. That's what drives my channel at the moment, to be honest. The Prismarine base stuff, the 1.13 stuff, that is more of a future investment, if you will, because I'm doing that now so that when 1.13 gets really big, people are going to search for 1.13 and find me, having already done a complete series on it. And Lionheart is like my base, it's my grounding. That's what I do once a week to just have a chat with you guys and stuff like that. I still get really good search rankings on Minecraft Revelation though, a bit longer. So my guess is actually that if you had been on it and making videos at the beginning when we started the server, you would have still ranked high, because you would have then, with YouTube so to speak, gained a reputation about it. Well, AC, if you don't like that sort of gated stuff, then I don't think you will like an expert pack. And honestly, I am still really interested in trying out one of the End of Days packs, where they seem to have moved away from Tinkers and moving into a Silence Gems type stuff, where you get your gear from gems, your mining gear anyway. I think, okay, so here's my honest opinion, to be honest. I think we should keep going with FTB Revelation for a good while still. Maybe until the summer, or until the middle of the summer. And by then, hopefully there'll be a pack that we feel that is very interesting, very new, and that gives us good SEO. I know, Billmonger. I mean, the End of Day stuff. Yeah, it was for SEO reasons, honestly, that I didn't start a series on End of Days. And because I really truly enjoy the ideas behind the End of Days pack. But it's just too small. The thing is though, I got quite good. I know, by the way, guys, for you guys watching it later now, or for you guys that aren't Billmonger and AC, I know that it's tricky, right? Because I'm talking about things that are YouTube related or whatever, getting views and stuff like that. But skip ahead of a couple of minutes, guys. We are starting up the mod pack. It's just that it takes forever to start. And I had to restart it. So here we go. It's actually starting now. Yeah, I did get good SEO on the End of Days or on the World's End mod pack. I feel. I think I got 70 views in the first 3 days or something like that, which is decent. And my stream on it got good views as well. I did start End of Days several times, in fact, Billmonger. I just didn't make videos about it. No, I am talking honestly of End of Days. I'm talking about End of Days, your mod pack, where Silver Shaders is an integral part. Alright, so we're on, guys. Let's just put it on the screen as well. So, first of all, I have not yet shown this little mini prank, or you might call it an answer to my prayers, by Psychotic Butcher, where he I asked in the chat in the Discord if anybody had a piece of chorus fruit and the mushroom, the brown mushroom, and obviously you had to go ahead and make me a whole plantage of it. So that's nice. The thing is, I shouldn't really be doing with these things, because what I did, and I'll show you in a second here, guys, is over in the closures. I think it's excellent, and Billmonger, I think that we should maybe try and look into that pack, going for that pack. What do you know what sort of direction you're taking with it? So here we go, we have a chorus fruit in this cloche, and that's just producing tons of these things. So they got nowhere to go, in fact, because our storage is probably completely full. And let's go over and look at that, by the way, because the last episode of Craftinomical I did, I think, was me and Ocean trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing with my storage system. So there we go, we have a drawer for that. And it's floating in. Now, my guess is that we have a lot of chorus. Oh, we only have 6 in the system, that's nice. That's good. So we should be getting more of that, hopefully soon. Although I need to check my ender pouch. There we go, we need to have these as well, these fellas. There we go. Yeah, so I'm having a problem at the moment. Oh, and we need to have red mushrooms, don't we? Don't we have red mushrooms somewhere here? No, we really don't. Yeah, that would be awesome, Billmonger. I would definitely try my very best to be on that server making videos. That's what I can say about that, because I watched Chosen Architect and his Feed the Beast stuff there, and that seemed really awesome, to be honest, and it's something I would really love to do. Alright, let's see here. Let's just throw away a bunch of mushrooms to make some space, and some of this stuff as well. This obviously, this is a malfunctioning system, honestly, guys. It's not up to speed yet, and you know, it's not working properly, and part of that is what we're gonna work on today. So I haven't actually told you what we're gonna do today, guys. I'm gonna keep working on the ME stuff. I want it up and running to the point where I don't need to bother so much with it, so that I can get on with building things. Because at the moment I feel like building is a hazard, because all my things are just disorganized, right? So I need to organize myself in order to build. That's the thing. Now, first off though, I had this we have this greenhouse, and I don't know how you feel about this greenhouse, but there is a thing here, right? And this is really bugging me. The chiseled glass doesn't work with block craftery. And if you guys know of any other way to make this glass slanting while retaining its texture, let me know in the chat, okay? Because that's something I'm looking for. Because the thing is, normal glass works in block craftery, so I could replace it with normal glass, but that just doesn't have the same feel to it, does it? So anyway, right, guys, we're gonna be a bit technical here today, and we're gonna do some things with 301. 301 in that storage. We're gonna do some things with the ME storage system. Okay, that's fine. That's awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna first of all try and automate some basics with crafting the ME storage, right? So we started already. We started by making the encoded pattern for quartz. Let's see, quartz fiber. Yeah, is that what it's called? Quartz fiber. I can't type. Yeah, quartz fiber. All right. So all of the ME system in lore is based on fiber cable. So our next step here is to make the fluix cable. So the fluix cable is basically one piece of quartz fiber and a piece of fluix crystal or pure fluix crystal. And I need to think a tiny bit about this. Pure fluix. How do you make that stuff again? Yeah, this is where you need one of them seeds. Yep, I know, man. Hey, Nargath. How are you, man? We've been talking all sorts of server strategy and stuff like that here, so you missed that part. Sorry to hear it. And yeah, so we're gonna switch to vanilla, and we're gonna only have yeah, vanilla stuff, no mods. That's our plan. That's not our plan, man. Don't worry about it. So looking at this, by the way, this is full again. I need to make another disc at some point, and I think we're gonna automate the making of discs here. Can I use the reactor to finish off the server? You can, I'm sure. Now the thing is, I know the how to make the pure ones. How do you make these ones, right? Charged surface quartz, nether quartz, and redstone, and then you make the pure ones. You make with fluix seed, and a fluix seed you make fluix dust. Fluix crystal. See, this whole thing boggles my mind. That's what it does. But hey, there's a new machine here. What's this? Industrial craft. No, we don't want to do that. We want to make fluix dust with a pulverizer. So I think that's the thing. But first of all, we want to really. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go downstairs again. We want to automate how to make these cards, right? That's the first thing. So these cards are called encoding patterns, right? Encoding patterns. Why can't I see how I make them? AC, the pack is broken. Fix it. Honestly, why can't I see how to make them? Now we were discussing when to sort of round off the pack and maybe start a completely new pack in Naragath. That's what we were discussing. Why can't I see? Honestly, this is ridiculous. Seems like a what? Pepcac. What's that? What am I now missing? And I'm sure you're gonna try and blame this on me, man. Why can't I see the pattern for encoded patterns? Let's just go. Applied. What? I'm having the worst luck at the moment, guys. And probably exists between keyboard and chair. I love it, man. You're rude to me, man. That's what you are. Okay, so okay. This is what I was looking for. So storage housing. So we need iron, redstone, and quartz glass. So we need to teach it quartz glass, don't we? That's what we need to teach it first of all. So how do you get crushed quartz? How do you get quartz? That's my first question about this. See, this stuff is never straightforward. You have to plan these things out. I know all about your jokes, man. Do you get it from here? No, you don't. As far as I can tell. Oh no, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay, so that's cool. So that is cool. So we know we can probably use normal quartz for this recipe. That would be a good. Yeah, that would be a good. Yeah, void ore miner is apparently how I get my stuff as well. So that would be a good start, I think. Let's chuck that in there and see what happens for now. And then we needed glass. And glass, I haven't really. I mean, I get glass straight away from this stuff here, from this Stoneworks factory, but it's not hooked up to the system, which is a bit of a pants thing to have happen to yourself. It's really weird, right? My glass. Oh, my glass is a mole fan. That's why. Okay. Yeah, my inventory is full of rubbish. That's just the way it is. We need to go and dump it in a chest over here. So what our conclusion was, anyway, is to probably switch over the packs in the summer somewhere and make a new pack. I'm not sure I want to have something like ozone light, because that's a skyblock, isn't it? And I'm not sure I like that idea. Not for a server. But sure, whatever. So now the question is, do I have any other storage housing? Let's see here. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, to be honest. Let's see here. We're doing the storage housing. Yeah, okay, so that is what we're gonna teach it. Or is it? No, it's not really. What we want to teach it is the pattern. I mean, it's not wrong to teach you how to do storage housing, but not quite yet. Vanilla Plus. See, what I want to say though, Bitmonger, is that Vanilla Plus, I foresee everything, really, future-wise, going towards Vanilla Plus. So I think the big strength of Vanilla, or of Minecraft Java Edition, is its ability to have mods. And I think even people who are playing Vanilla, they're gonna want some basic mods installed in the future. You can see it already on Hermitcraft with the command blocks with heads and the whatnots. You can see it on Eskal's new series, or revived series of his island, where he's added storage drawers and stuff like that. And I think that's the way Vanilla is going to go on Java, on the PC. So what I would like to see us do on the Craftinomical server is a full-out mod pack, just like AC says, actually. In fact, this is what I want to do, but there's no recipe for it. What the hell? Oh, because that's an encoded pattern. Aha! This is what I want. Alright. We still need the quartz glass though, so it's glass and... Anyway, did I have any of these? I have quartz glass here. Oh, man, I'm so dizzy. I apologize. So let's look again here now then. This is what we need. Right, can we make some of these? Yes, we can. Can we make one? Can we make another one? Yes. Can we make a third one? Yes. I am happy. Can we make a fourth one? Man, this is great stuff. Let's just chuck that in here. No? Let's just make a couple of these and use them to make these. Does that make sense? So there we go. Yeah, see, what I would like to see for instance, Lionheart Season 2 is us starting out as normal with Minecraft 1.13, pure vanilla, just a bit of Optifine and stuff like that. And then when the season grows a little bit older, add maybe storage drawers, cork, chisel bits, or chisel at least, and some mods like that, and then say, well, this is still vanilla pretty much. It's just that we've expanded our options. And I do know and appreciate that that doesn't go down well. You would hate that. That's an interesting way to look at it, man. Why would you hate that? Alright. It's not obsolete, man. How is it obsolete? Sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about, AC. How is storage drawers making things obsolete? I need to actually crush this again, don't I? Do I have another pulverizer somewhere? No, I don't. I really need to... I need some help, guys. I need help with my ore processing. They won't, though. That's the thing. Chisel adds options. Chisel adds options. Yeah. So if the thing is though, AC, the rules needs to be clear from the outset. So we're saying basically we're starting a new season of Lionheart. We're gonna run vanilla because it's early days in 1.13 and not all the mods are stable yet. Once storage drawers is out and it's stable, that's what we're gonna use, right? So then what that means is that you don't go ahead. You just don't create that storage system because you know that soon enough I'm gonna be able to create this in a much nicer fashion, right? No? Is that not what I need? It is what I need, I'm sure of it. Crushed quartz. Yeah. Yeah. So I can put these in here. Let's do that. And we have an encoded pattern, right? There we go. Well, I'll tell you what though, AC, if that's the case, then we need more motivated players that play because it's fun to play, not because they're waiting for a thing. Why would you let yourself be held back? And also, storage drawers aren't the answer to everything. An ender chest with a bunch of charcoal boxes in it is still way better for moving around than storage drawers. So, the basics and the long and short of it is that I need to retract some items from here. so that I get some more space, right? But I can try this out first of all. Let's make 10 glass. No, let's make no, actually, let's make 1 glass. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we're missing crushed quartz, so this is why I need to stock the system with stuff. I kind of need that in there though. Packing tape in your nether, it's much more annoying, to be honest. I think it's much more annoying anyway. That would be my guesstimation, as it were. Right, so now I should be able to request one of these and get it. Yeah. So that's that. That's the quartz glass. Now, why did I need that? I needed it because I need glowstone, quartz glass, circuit quartz, and iron for the blank pattern. So I think we're going to do the blank pattern next as part of this thing. There we go, blank pattern. So that means we can make more of these things. Now we need to make more of, we need to make more of these things as well, don't we? Molecular assemblers. There we go. Yeah, it will give you more options. That's basically it. So we need to teach this thing how to make a workbench and these cores. Let's start with the workbench. It's easy enough. Workbench. I just want the standard one, really. Let's get some wood. The I don't know, AC. I'm just much more fluent these days, or fluid, when it comes to did I actually make one then? I didn't mean to make one. Oh my gosh. One, two, three, four. How's that? How's that for a pattern, you donut? I just think that the distinction between modded and non-modded is gonna become increasingly a non-issue. That's what I think. So what were we making here? Oh yeah. Molecular assemblers. Now, the springing point here is these things, and we're gonna get into making the processors and things like that in a minute, but we need to first decide how we're doing these. So flux dust, that's again another machine. Well, I'm not going to talk about you specifically, AC. Feeling unmotivated is a natural thing. It happens to everybody. That's fine. You're perfectly within your rights to feel unmotivated, and there's nothing wrong with that or anything like that. My only point really was that you know, if you're feeling unmotivated, you'll feel unmotivated with storage drawers or without, man. That's the thing. It doesn't affect that part of it. It's just basically another thing. You know what I mean? So if you're feeling unmotivated, that's obviously fine. It's hard. It's very hard to be a YouTuber or a streamer. I realize that there are at least 2 people here watching that aren't really interested in what we're talking about now, or aren't, well, you might be interested, guys, but you're not part of it as far as I know. And the thing is with that is being a YouTuber is very hard in some ways, because you spend all this time doing stuff. And you get very little out of it. It's like you spend all this time doing things, and very rarely do you get any recognition for it. Oh man, we need more patterns. So what are we missing for the patterns now, guys? So crushed quartz, pure surface quartz, and iron. Pure surface quartz. What else did I say? Iron, and yeah. That's about it. So the thing is, you spend all this time, and I'm talking hours a week, right? Maybe 10 hours a week, and you get 2 new viewers, and that is actually disheartening, guys. That is disheartening. And so what I'm saying is, it's really not easy being a YouTuber. And you get nothing out of it as well. You get no money from it. You get nothing like that. Unless you're big. And we're not big, right? Neither of us have a big channel or anything like that. So it's natural, that's what I'm saying, to feel disheartened and not motivated. Yeah, fair enough. You wouldn't want to rebuild the stuff, and I can understand that. But you wouldn't have to rebuild it, man. Because you wouldn't make it to begin with, because you would know what mods are awaiting you. I granted short drawers is a big step, right? But chisel and stuff like that, that's much less controversial, I think. So we're teaching the system to make an ME interface as well. That's a nice little thing to teach it. And we have one more recipe we can teach it. In fact, right, so we need to make an ME interface. That's what we need to make. Hopefully we can. Apparently we can. Yeah. It's taking a heck of a time though. I feel that it's gotten stuck somewhere. It's gotten stuck because it doesn't have anywhere to put it. Right. Okay, let's remove something else from here then. Don't want to remove. I want to remove stone then, because that's not interesting even. And here we got our ME interface, and now we want to craft a doohickey here. Hey Crafty, how you doing, man? Oh man, you haven't missed much, unless you're very interested in how you like do YouTube and stuff like that, because I've been talking about that quite a bit. Like how we plan our things, how we stay motivated, and all that sort of stuff. So here we go. Now we got 2 of these feathers. Now we can expand our crafting. And what we're doing is we're on the Revelation server. We're on Craftinomical, and basically, Crafty, we are trying to automate crafting. That's what we're doing. And by the way, Crafty, welcome to the stream, and I hope you're alright. Well, the recap is basically that we're discussing whether or not vanilla Minecraft has a future as pure vanilla, or whether it's going to be sort of jumbled up with modded in the future, so that the old style kind of vanilla plus packs, they're going to be like the new norm. So nobody's going to say that it's not vanilla just because you have some basic mods like storage wars and things like that installed and are running with them. So now we can make all of these things we can make now, assuming we have the things in the system, right? Now we want to make this stuff. We want to make storage drawers. Sorry, we want to make storage discs, right? So we want to teach it to make. Are they not called discs? What am I missing? Cells. Bloody hell. Cell. So we want to teach the system to make basically 16k storage cells, I think. Because that's what I have at the moment, and I wouldn't be adverse to filling this thing with 16k storage cells in this stream, right? So for that we need to teach it to make storage housings, which is simple enough apparently, and we need to teach it to do storage components, also simple enough, and I need more storage, I need more patterns. Oh, running the wrong way. Yeah, so the Revelation server, I'm thoroughly enjoying playing on here, but before I have this stuff set up, everything is taking too long. That's the basics of it. So that's why it's hard for me to record things on here and stuff. So I'm hoping to fix that this episode, partially anyway. We still have one pattern we can do here, so let's do that one there, and then let's check this one in here. Did I have my blank patterns? I do. Let's check them in there. So 16k. We have that. We have that. Now we need to teach you to make these things. 4k storage cells or storage units. What am I missing? 1k ones. Why is that suddenly a problem? Okay, so let's teach you to make 1k ones. And I'm hoping now we can teach you to make these. Right? So assuming now, so let's see, let's just try it. 16k, let's craft one of these and see what it says. Well, let's craft one. Calculation processes. So the thing now is we need to teach the system to make processors. And we want to do that using this here machine. I'm gonna move it first of all. So, pattern terminal, I don't mind it going on there. Well, that is upside down. Back to front and whatever. Oops. Like that. Oh, that's a bus. I have the wrong doohickey, guys. Are you sure? Why can't you place right on that? That's ridiculous. Interface, input button. I'm gonna have to reconnect these things in a minute. But I wanna have this thing first. Alright, why not put it here then? Sort of on the way. Right, and then let's put the inscriber here. That thing really should go upstairs. So let's see here. We want... What? I'm sure I have the cable then. Want the cable here. And the input bus here. And then connect. Right? And then we want to have the cable here. Oh, actually. Like that, right? And 4K storage component. See, this sort of stuff really needs to go in here. Although it can't at the moment. Because my system is full of other rubbish, like tin. Right? Bone meal. Item ducts. Mechanical components. All that stuff is going to go in the system once we can make more discs, right? That's the general idea. So for now, that's going to have to do, I think. And we have a chest here. Let's use it. Put rubbish in it. For now. As far as we can. Right. So, why did I have this thing? Unlocked. Can be removed with automation. Yes. That's fine. I think that's working fine. Now, the thing with the ME interface is I can put patterns in here as well. So I can teach this doohickey to do the processors. If I'm clever here. Processor. Actually, what was it we're trying to do? Let's see, we have these. We have that. We're trying to make it the 16K storage. Yes, right. And where is it getting hung up? Oh yeah, calculation processor. That's where it's getting hung up. But we can make one now, actually. So let's make one. And then let's make a storage housing. And then we just combine these two fillers. Not in there, no. Up here. So now in theory we should have the place and room to put all of the annoying things here in it. Oh yeah, the silicon press, that goes in here already, because we already taught it to do this. And just to test that, let's make some silicon presses, because we're gonna need them for later. Oh, I have 20. Let's make another 5. Just to see that it still works, even though we moved it. Yeah, so this thing is the next thing to integrate, I think. The crystal growth chamber, and for that we will need another ME interface and another input bus. So we should probably teach the system to make ME interfaces of the flat variety as well as input buses. Let's start with the input buses. That's not too tricky. Where's my patterns though? I need patterns. There we go. So what do I say? Import bus. Do I really need to teach you to make pistons and such? Let's do that then. So that's a piston. Let's see here. Though, let's just hold our horses for a little bit. Rice. Let's teach you to make rice. Well. Okay, so do I need to... Okay, so AC, I have a question. How do I get fluid into this system? I mean, I have a tank, I have all the stuff, right? Do I need a fluid bus type thing, I suppose? Right? Or maybe I need a kitchen sink, like the one we have in our kitchen, over here. Maybe that can do the trick. What's the best way to get water, a sink? What's the best way to get water into the system? That's what I want to know. How do you make a sink even? Fluid interface and fluid bus. Right. Can I do it from a tank? Can I do it from a kitchen sink? I'll take this tank for that. I assume tank is fine. So let's put a tank here. Actually, if it is okay with a sink, that would obviously give us unlimited water. So let's try and make some. I think we needed 5, did we? 5 clay blocks. Yeah. Start with that then. And then 3 iron. What's it? And a bucket of water. What am I doing? Bucket of water. Let's go into the fields and fill her up. It's not very pretty, I gotta say. Having a kitchen sink in your ME system is like, what the heck? But we'll hide it somehow. So let's go down here and have a look. So if we remove this, and then maybe we go back here a little bit. Whoops. A little bit. Right. So much cable. Right. So I should be able to just put this down here and then have a fluid thinga-doohickey. How do you make them? Fluid tunnel. It's a kitchen sink pan. Fluid interface. Blue dye, always this blue dye stuff, honestly. And that's all we're missing as well. So let's get some lapis. Oh yeah, I'm fine, man. Thank you, AC. I should be fine. It's just annoying. More than anything. Okay, so apparently we know how to make them now. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so we have a fluid interface. Clear that out and get a flat one. Ooh, maybe I crashed, maybe I have lag. I have lag. Okay, cool. So I'll put that on here, presumably. So now, can I search for water in here? No, I can't. Right, so this is where I teach you to make buckets and such like, I suppose. So what was that? That was the interface. So I need to make a fluid bus as well. Fluid bus. Honestly, there's too much crafting in storage bus. That's what I need. ME interface, piston, stick piston. Let's make one of them. Let's make one of these. ME interface. Yeah, ga. So what I need? Formation core. Let's make that. And how about now? ME interface. Right, so it's again the blue dye. Man, it's annoying with the blue dye, I gotta tell you. Yeah, you're probably right. The bus is probably all I need. But I need the other thing if I want to insert water, I suppose. Actually, I don't want to insert water in the system, because I have an infinite water source there in the tank, in the sink thing. So yeah, you're right. Let's remove this thing. And use it for something else later. That's for sure. Okay, where were we? And I can't imagine there are too many flues in the game, so you really don't need to automate these things, really. Let's do that. Why am I not missing a piston? Oh, because I used my piston to make the sticky piston. This system is stupid sometimes. Storage bus. There we go. So, a storage bus takes a thing that is a storage of some sort, like a chest or a sink or a whatnot, and it makes it connectable to the ME system. That's it. That's what it does. Right, there we go. So now we should have access to water in the system, right? Still don't have access to water. What is that about? That's a card slot. No, I need the other thing as well. I need the other thing as well, and I need it because I want to say craft a bucket of water for me, right? That's what I want to say. So I need this let's see, how do you clean this out, by the way? How do you clear these patterns? Yeah, like that. Okay. I don't know what these were. But I need one to say a bucket of water, yeah? Oh, that ate my bucket, by the way, the crafting of the sink. So let's see. Iron. Right, bucket. Maybe I should teach you to make buckets as well while we're at it, right? Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it for sure. Buck. Right. And then we check that in here. And then we need to teach you to make a bucket of water, which is that. And now I don't want to be in a crafting pattern. I want to be in processing pattern mode, I assume. And there actually is no recipe for this. So what we want is we want an empty bucket, and we get back a full bucket. Right? And we want to put that in here. Like so. So now we should be able to, well, first of all, we should be able to craft a couple of buckets. Yeah, but the tank is not infinite, man. Empty though. That's a bit odd. Narragath? Help? Oh, we can hook the tank up to the sink, okay. I still need this though, don't I? I still want to be able to tell it to craft the Yeah, okay, so what you're saying is if I put the tank... Honestly, let's just move this away a bit, because it's a bit crammed here, guys. Let's move it a couple of blocks in this direction here. Right, so in that case, what we do is we put the tank down there, and then we take the sink and put it here. Does that connect? No, that's not going to connect, is it? So we put it there, and then you need some sort of what cable here, AC? Yeah, I think the bus is the key to this as well. So I put that here, and then I just connect it with some cable. Or do I need a special water cable? I hope not. No, it ain't not available, man. And also, if you look in this bus, it's all blacked out. What's this? Yeah, fluid ducts. It's very unintuitive. I mean, what does these symbols mean? Save? No. Search? Search and save? What the hell? You know? Let's hook this thing up anyway. Let's see here, like that. Alright. Why is there a thing here? A water bucket in the bus. Let's try it. I can't put anything in it because it's blacked out. Maybe it doesn't work with flux cable. Or glass cable, sorry. Let's get some of the other cable. Which I think I put in here, didn't I? Yeah. Or is there a special fluid cables here? I don't think there is. Smart cable, dense. Nah, it should be fine with this stuff then. Right. So, how about now? Okay, and then you say, put a bucket in there, and see what happens. Let's try that. Nothing. What's this card? Is that like just some sort of crafting card? Do I need that? Maybe I need that. Yeah, but it's not working though, so I'm a bit confused. And I can't even remember why we were doing it now. So why were we doing it, guys? Oh yeah, to make slime balls, that's what. And we did slime balls to make sticky pistons, didn't we? Right? So if I say piston here, I did... I'm sure I taught it to make that. Did I teach it and not? And was that one of the things I eradicated? Ooh. I might have crashed the game now, guys. Yeah. I'll do it again. Okay, let's see here. Terminal style. Sort by. Why do I have to select one of these? Can't it be like or dictionary somehow? It's not working. Well, is it 580 or is it 579? If it's 580, then I've gained a subscriber from this mod, from this stream. And hello, Super Turtle. Welcome to the stream, and I hope you are alright. Okay, Super Turtle, are you the AE2 expert? Our resident AE2 expert? If so, can you tell me why the hell I can't see this tank in my AE2 system? So if I search for water here, nothing appears. And that is while I have this connected via dense cable, via covered cable to this tank via a fluid storage bus. And yeah, Super Turtle, I am so glad to see you. I hope you're alright. And man, we need to do that adventure map, guys. AC and Super Turtle. That's what we need to do. This is also grayed out for unknown reasons, so please explain that to me. I'm waiting for you, Turtle. And also, I don't understand why I can't make these piston patterns. Why can't I make a piston pattern? Very strange. Making a bucket, and I can't remember even. Ah, thank you, man. Processing pattern. What's that? Create a water bucket. I can already create. Oh, okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, so maybe I need to have this here again. Let's try that. That's also material. So this is what we got at the moment. Tool. We have a fluid interface where I have an encoded pattern on how to make a water bucket, and then I have this storage bus which is grayed out, and I don't understand why. And I don't understand why all the things are in there for. Like, why are there a ton of squares in there? I need more channels, do I? No. I'm using 3 on this cable here, and that is what is connected to the thing. So I think I'm alright, cables. Well, I might not be. How's that? I don't know. Never mind, we can always make a couple of rice balls, it's no problem. There we go. What? Okay, so this is bad. We need to make a ton of this stuff, and then we need to make a couple more, and then we need to go up and tell the system to store them in a drawer instead, because you know what, we're gonna have a lot of rice in the end. So piston, we have that there, so now we need a sticky piston. Rice slime ball, please. Rice, yes. Okay. Oh, and I need more patterns. No crafting CPUs are available. Why? Why? What are you doing? Cable. It's all connected. Move the... Oh, you mean like move this? Move this to the bottom. That's no problem. Ooh. Yeah, but I have no crafting CPUs available for obscure reasons that are only known to nobody. Let's see. I don't understand. Why is this not online? All of a sudden. Cancel that. Try again. Scheduled 1. Can't do it. Oh, but now it has. It says no. So let's see, this is the fluid storage bus. And this is the fluid interface. Interface, I mean, it doesn't look like to me that this is connecting properly, but maybe it is. So, okay, so I now have the recipe in my inventory, presumably. Let's see. Maybe like that. Yeah, but my problem is though that, so okay, so what we would like is for this thing to hand this thing a bucket, right? But it doesn't accept things. I'm not even sure what the bucket is doing there, or down, empty. Never mind the fluid stuff, guys. It's immaterial, as we say. Did we make any recipes or patterns? No. Let's make 10 if we can. And oh yeah, and then it's just no crafting CPUs available. Why? Can I make one? No. It's impossible. Cancel that. Maybe it's possible now. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's that. Now, what we actually... I appreciate that this is super convoluted, by the way. Let's take these and chuck them in here for good measure. And then let's teach it to make a sticky piston. And I can't even remember why we're teaching it to make a sticky piston, but I'm sure there's a good reason. Applied. No. What are we trying to make? Anybody? Oh. Is it possibly... No, I can't remember what we're trying to make. That's really bad. Is it possibly... It's not a disc. Thank you. An import bus, yes. Yeah. That's it. I'm still missing a sticky piston. Let's make a sticky piston on that. We should be able to craft one now. Right, and then we have the import. Bus. Thank you, AC. Okay, so we can now make import buses, and what else is it that we need? We need the other doohickey as well. ME interface. Oh yeah, so we need to... I don't know how this is going to go down though, because we can already make an ME interface, right? But it's the boxed version. So the question is, can you teach it to make like a flat ME interface by saying, take an ME interface and make it into a flat ME interface. Let's make one of these anyway and see what that does, and then let's see if we can make this like that, right? And let's see if that accepts it. Right, so now if we go here, let's say ME. If we say one of these, it should create a block one and then create a flat one from that. I am suspecting that does not work. No? Wait a minute. Let's take the one we have out. That worked. That's nice. Okay, so that's cool. So ME interface check, import bus check, storage housing, all that lot. So let's see here then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So I want to make 8 storage housings. What do I need? Crushed quartz. Let's get a bunch of that stuff going. So I want to fill that storage unit up now. What am I doing here? With 16k storage disks. That's what I want to do. But we need to wait for this rubbish to sort itself out first. Let's go and clear up our inventory while we're at it. Don't really need the charger after a while, do you? Birch trim, let's get rid of that. Obsidian. Tin. This is because I want to put these things I want to put actually into the storage system. So like that. And like that. Crushed quartz, please. This thing could be faster. I need to learn how to do the other things as well in this mod, really. So put that in there, and what was I making? 16k storage cells. Then I want to make these, and I want to make 8 of these as well, but that's not going to go down well, is it? So it's missing the processors. Yes, that's right. So now we need to figure out how to make the processors. We need these in here for sure. There's silicon in there. We really need everything in this chest in there, to be honest. That's the patterns, cable, storage housing, printed silicon, cables, and the quartz. So teaching it to do the actual thing here is no problem. What we also want to teach it though is how to make the surface quartz, right? In this thing. And I need the same sort of setup that I have here, right? So I need an interface, and I'm sure there was a storage bus. So not the, let's see here. Yeah, an import bus on the back there before. I was sure there was one of them. Let's put that back. And this thing has the ability to make silicone patterns. So if we try that, just to see that it still works. I have 25 of them already, but let's make another one. Hopefully that works. It's not exporting now. Why is it not exporting? One, two, three, four. That's not the problem. Oh, because the bus is on the wrong thing. I'm donut. Tell you what, guys, this is so fiddly, it's not even funny, man. There we go. So now we should have the extra silicon, printed silicon. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we need to do the same for the other things, right? So, oh, I'm sorry about that. I think the neighbor's house just came down or something. So let's see, various processors. It's not working properly. Processor. So we have the logic processor, for instance, right? But what we want to make is the logic circuit. That's the first thing we want to make. So it's the inscriber logic press and a bit of gold. And we don't have gold in the system, so that needs to be rectified. Where would I have gold? I think there's gold in here somewhere. There we go. Right, let's try this again. It's the logic press and gold, right? Pattern terminal. Processing pattern. I think that's right. Alright. Man. Processor. Right, so what we want is this. But I don't get a plus with this. Gold and inscriber logic press. Well, not 29 maybe. And it makes makes a thing that I'm sure I have somewhere. There we go. Makes that thing, right? So we need a pattern for that, and then we need to chuck it in here. Oh, wait a minute. I want to say this recipe is 40 and I need to make it same as that one, to be honest. It shouldn't leave the pattern in there. We need to fix that. So let's see. Let's chuck the pattern in there. And where are we? Yep, here we go. So silly. So this and that. No. And that. Oh, come on. So these things makes this and that, right? And then we need to empty these two patterns because they're incorrect. We can chuck them in here, and then we should be able to put this in here. So if I say now I want another printed silicon, please. Yep, that works fine. Okay, so that's what we need to do for the other recipe as well. Processor, cartoon. So that's what we need. So logic press and gold, right? Logic press. Gold. Makes logic press and logic circuits. Alright, AC, and yeah, if I don't see you later on, thank you for joining us, and I'll see you later, man. Yeah, that might be okay. So then if we say here we want a gold, no, we want a logic press, we want another one of them. Let's start that. Yep, that works fine. So now we need to do that for all the presses. Press. Well, what are they called then? Circuits, they're called. Circuits. Calculation and engineering, right? So we need diamonds and we need pure circuits. I think we have some of that. And that's a calculation press. And it's not gold, it is pure circuit quartz. And then we get the calculation processor. Do we have one? No, so we need to make one manually. Right, so we chuck that in there and that in there. Right, so that's fine. Now that makes this, right? So and the thing is though, if I change the order of these things, like this, it'll be better. So let's do that, like that. Right, and then we can put that in here. And we can actually redo this one. Well, actually, let's not bother at the moment. And we need to focus on the diamond one instead, so we can make all these things. Diamond one. I need some diamonds. And emeralds should probably be in the system as well, so let's do that. Make it into storage drawer somewhere over here. There we go. Right, so circuit. It's the printed engineering circuit we need. Okay, so we need the engineering press and a diamond. Engineering press. We're going to get that in. We're going to also get it out. And we need diamond. In. And then we need to make manually one of these things. Engineering press. So, this is the pattern, right? Put it in here, no. In here. So now we know how to make the presses. Now we know how to, now we need to make the circuits. Now we know how to make the circuits. Okay, so we need to know how to make the processes. So let's start with this one. It's redstone, silicon, and logic circuit. Man, I wish it didn't do that. So we need one logic circuit. So we need, now we need circuit. Right, and we need redstone, and we need silicon press, printed silicon. Right, and that's it. Okay, so then we need the diamond one is the same thing, except it's a diamond processor instead. So So we need to get rid of that, and we need to get that in there, and then we need to have the diamond processor. We'll get rid of that, and we put that in there instead. Come on, guys, like that. Right? Engineering circuit, redstone, printed silicon, make a thing. And let's just, for argument's sake, try it. Processor. Take those out. Craft a new one. Start. Hopefully that works. Alright, so let's finally then. That's cool. Let's make the... So we need to remove that and remove that, and we need to put that in there. And so we need to have the... Okay, we need to make a manual one. Oh man. We don't need to do that, we need to do that, and then we need to actually take this. Take a piece of redstone. Take a silicon doohickey, and we need to make it. And then we have the pattern for this. Except we don't have any patterns. Let's go and make some more patterns then. We can. Oh, we do have some more here. That's good enough for me. Right. So then we took that in here. So now we know how to make the processors. That's awesome. So if we just look again at the 16K storage part. So we know how to make that. We know how to make that, we know how to make that. We know how to make those, we know how to make that, and we know how to make that. And we know how to make that. So in theory, I should be able to now ask for a couple more 16K. What? Eight of them. So we need gold, pure circuit quartz, and crushed quartz. Actually, gold might be a problem for us here. We might need to go and set that up as well. I think we have a fair bit of gold ore, but yeah. Okay, so we have that going. Let's put that in there. So let's try this again then. So now we're missing gold and pure circuit quartz, but not crushed quartz. Pure circuit quartz. I think we might be out. I think we need to teach the system how to make it itself, because it's a bit stupid not to have that set up. So that means another machine we need to connect. And I did connect it before, I just need to figure out how to make the recipes for it. So, let's start out by making a bunch of patterns. Pardon me. So we have the patterns. Let's chuck them in here. And then let's see here. Pure Surface Quartz Crystal. Surface Quartz Seed. Thank you, AC. Yeah, I don't know if I need it yet. I might. Okay, so sand and surface quartz dust. Now the dust bit, I'm gonna have to deal with later. So we need to teach you how to make a surface quartz seed. So let's try and dustify this little bit here for now. I keep running into here, that's really annoying me. Okay, so again, no, let's just say pure surface quartz crystal. Pure surface quartz crystal. So dust and sand into water. Oh man, this is gonna be tricky actually. It's gonna be tricky to automate. So let me get a piece of sand as well. So we take these two items, put them in water, and get a seed. Isn't that what you do in this thing though? No, this grows them. Applied. Now let's see here. AE2. So we have the pattern encoder, the growth crystal chamber we have, wireless connector, crystal growth chamber, but I don't know that that works, man. So would you put the sand and the surface quartz dust into this machine? Is that what you're saying? Maybe, let's try it. So we say, well, I need some buses anyway, let's see here. I need a interface and I need an input bus. Pattern for first step. Well, the pattern involves tossing it into water, man. What was I doing? So I mean, I could easily say that and that makes a seed, but that wouldn't do anything. Or would it? Oh, throw it into water. Because once I have the seed, Oh yeah, yes it does. Okay. So once I have the seed, I can easily go and put it in the crystal growth chamber, yeah? And the seed is just a crafting recipe, isn't it? So, just to reiterate, sand, and that makes the seed. Yeah, that's cool. And I'm running the wrong way again. Yeah, seed to crystal is a processing pattern. I realized that. So the first pattern is to make the seed, and the second pattern is a processing pattern to make the crystal. I got it. I got it, man. So that makes 2 seeds. And that we can just chuck in here. Right? Now we should be able to say crafting 10 of these. Wow. Crafting 1 of these. Oh, come on. Crafting 4 of these. Yeah? And that should be happening now. Maybe. That did not happen. Scheduled 4. Why ain't it doing it? Anyway, let's move on because I want to learn myself how to do these things. So let's see. So this. Oh, wait a minute. Because I made it as a processing pattern and then I chucked it in here like a lemon. Right, that would be why, I think. So let's chuck that back in there. Oh, wait a minute. So if we have that, as sand, that's what we need. Right, and now we should be able to say, craft me 2 of these. No crafting CPUs are available because this is still in process. How about now? That worked. Okay, so the next step is actually a processing pattern, and it is to take the seed and get a pure source quartz format. No. Darn it. Right. So we should be able to put that in here. Except I need to have some buses here instead, right? So let's see, what was this? This is an interface. Let's get the interface. Oh, I had one already. And chuck it on here. And Then let's get a bus. And we need to chuck that on the back here, don't we? No, we don't. We can chuck it on the top here. Like that. Right? And then if we say pure, we have 21 at the moment, let's get, oh okay, I need to put the pattern in as well. Let's get one of them. That'll hold up the CPU for a long time though, right? Because even though this is much quicker, fun times moving a couch now, guys. Man, I hate moving furniture around, and in fact my worst pastime is to move houses. I just hate it so much. It's unbearable. But, you know, it's what it is. Yeah, so that works now. So now we should be able to make the pure fluix crystals as well. Although I am curious, how do you actually make surface quartz? Normal good old surface quartz. Is there any way to make it? Or do you just mine it? And if the case is that you mine it, do you get it from the void ore miner? Because if you get it from there, it's no problem, right? But if you don't, it is a problem. Yeah, you get it from here. Okay, that's cool. Let's grab that anyway, because we're gonna need a bunch of this stuff. There you go. Less is more, man. Less is more. If you have less stuff, you'll be happier. That's all I can say about that. We need to pulverize this a lot, don't we? Wow, I got clay here. That's good to have. Oh, you get a certain chance of surface quartz dust as a byproduct from doing the surface quartz. That's nice. I think we're doubling it now anyway. Should we be 20 now if we double it? Yeah. That's good. I'm not sure though, and also let's go and see if we can turn the void ore miner on again here. Because last time I tried it acted real funny. So obviously that is full of stuff, right? But what about now? It doesn't seem to do anything. It's a bit of an issue. I don't know what's going on with that. Resonant endstone, eh? Oil sand. But I'm not getting any more of anything. Which is really weird to me, to be honest. Oh, does it not have enough energy? Maybe I need to go and get the power cell. Yep, power. Power. Let's see. Yeah, we don't need the mod farm running at the moment, so let's get that one. Oh yeah, let's not get that one. It's not mine. It's Tech Stomper's old energy cell, but somebody has probably removed his energy production, so I can't use it anymore. Okay, where do I have my power cell. Yeah, blaming Butcher as usual. Seems only fair to me. Seems only fair to me. Maybe I took the power cell up to the IM stuff. Let's have a look at that. See if I did. Although why I would need it up here is beyond me, to be honest. Now I know what I've done with it. I've put it in the closures. Yeah. So okay, let's see. We need to make another one then, I suppose. Which is really bad, because I need a power cell to make the power cell. Although these things might have charge already. Yeah, they should be fine. Power cell. It's the prismarine that I need it for, right? So, and how do you make prismarine? You take quartz. Oh, I don't even need that thing, I need the other thing. It's a ridiculous, yeah? So AC has to look away for a long bit, but that's probably only fair because he's actually trying to work. Right, and then we have power cell, emerald, diamond, and redstone blocks. Redstone. I really need to have this in a compacting drawer, I know. Well, let's use this for now. YouTube streaming, guys, is terrible for this stuff. It's terrible for delay. So let's see here. It really annoys me that I can't go here, up here, and then press Control A. It loses focus sometimes. Power cell. What am I missing there in the middle? Oh, a machine frame. Okay, good. I might still need that gold, by the way. AC. But I don't know where your storage stuff is. So, it's going to be tricky for me to get it. Yeah, I need the gold. Machine frame. Two pieces of that. And was it 2 lapis? Yeah. And iron, so that's right. Junk, power cell. What? I just had that. Honestly, what happened with my prismarine? That's just stupid. Oh, it's in the crafting bench, isn't it? Honestly, now I'm seriously confused. Honestly, guys. Okay, let's get rid of that and then try again. That's a bit silly, to be honest. Anyway, we need a card as well. 4 pieces of that and paper. Compacting drawers are downstairs. Okay, cool. Thank you, man. Paper, of all things. Bit of paper. So I should be able to make this now. Here we go. And now we need to connect it to this thing over here, probably. In here, yes. There we go. And I've already forgotten why I wanted that. Why did I want the power cell? Oh yeah, for this thing. No. For the other doohickey, the void ore miner. Yeah, AC or Narragath. I need a collab, guys. I need a collab to get my ore processing going. Is this now getting things or is it not getting things? It's not getting things. So what about now? No. Out. How's that? There we go. It's getting power. Let's turn it on. Be merry. I'm sure we can as well, Narragath. Squirrel. Play water, correct. Right, are we getting anything here, guys? Or what's going on? So does this thing work when it's getting a? Does this thing work when it's getting a redstone signal, or does it work when it's not getting a redstone signal? Welcome back, Billmonger man. I'll tell you what, Billmonger. I'm automating all the things here. Turn off the lever, you reckon? When it's not getting a redstone. Let's see here then. I'm looking at it now, seeing if it's getting any stuff. I can't see a thing, of course. But now we'll leave that like that. So when it's not getting a redstone signal, which is now, yeah, it is working now. As in it's drawing power and such like. There's a ton of scores here. Let's just grab this. I'm sure you're right, man. Yeah, do that. You hop on and be merry. Okay. So where were we with all this stuff then? So we have the ability to make pure surface quartz. We probably need the ability to make fluids or these yes, fluix crystals as well. So this is trickier. How do you even automate this stuff? So the seed stuff is fine, right? That's easy. So we can learn how to make these babies here, the pure fluix crystals. That's no problem. But how do you automate this? So you need, I guess you need a dropper and a piece of water and some sort of filtered hopper that only accepts fluix crystals. Filtered, no, that doesn't exist. So what about the absorption hopper? Does that have a filter? In fact, I think I have one. Let's go and look at it. Absorption hopper, what is all this stuff? Is that a filter? Is that a filter? That's not a filter. Yeah, what AC? This thing doesn't seem to have a filter. The hopper hock can have a filter if you have a chest with a filter on it for it, but ender hopper. Right, that doesn't say anything about filter either. Blaze hopper, eh? I'm really surprised that the absorption hopper doesn't have a filter on it. That's a bit strange. And plus, what is that? Well, I'm sure there's a setup. I'm sure there's a hopper with a filter as well. I just don't know about it. Well, you can use the ranged collector. Maybe that's it. You're talking about vanilla filter, Ocean Phoenix, and hello, Ocean Phoenix. Welcome to the stream. Range collector. Right, so how you doing, Ocean? Let's try the range collector. See what that does. Sounds good. How's it going with your streaming idea? Ender pearls hopper and an iron casing. My content certainly needs filtering to get all the rubbish out of it. Did I need one? Yeah. Some sticks. Yeah, so no, Ocean, what we're doing here is I am working on this automation stuff, right? And I want to show you because you were extremely helpful the other day. I have now got a bunch of patterns in these two doohickeys, right? And I also have some patterns in this thing to automate all the processors. That's it, your sunset streaming, yeah, that's what I was asking about. And I'm starting to work on the crystals, right? The Flux crystals and the pure doohickeys and the whatnot crystals, right? And yeah, but our problem here, right? Our problem is the Flux crystals. That's what we're working on at the moment. The way to get Flux crystals is to drop charged surface quartz, which we can automatically make. Oh, you are in the Americas. How's it going, Ocean? How is it going? Have you met any nice Americans? That's what I want to know. We're searching for them over here in Europe. Oh, I just insulted the entire stream. Yeah, so anyway, the surface quartz, sorry, the Flux crystals you get from Americans are really nice. Yeah, the weather is bad. Where are you at? Where in America are you at? So charged surface quartz, nether quartz, and redstone into water, right? Canadian. Are you in, oh, Tennessee. I love Tennessee. It's so beautiful. It's like a big old forest, the entire thing. It's lovely. Yeah, snow is bad. Hey Nina, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so I need to get going with this. So anyway, right, my idea for doing this is to basically have like maybe the Botania dropper. Wasn't there like a precision dropper type thing? Yeah, this one, right? This one. This is what I want to have. And so on command, I will have a ME interface connected to that dropper, and that'll, yeah, maybe an open crate or maybe the precision hopper. So, but anyway, I will have a ME interface connected to that. And that's gonna be right above a water puddle somewhere, and then I want to have a hopper that only accepts the crystals and not the seeds, right? And, or not the items. So I want to have this type of hopper, I think, the range collector. So that's what I'm making at the moment. So that's where we're at, basically. Yeah. In fact, I should be able to make the no network power. Oh, by the way, what's wrong with this, guys? What's wrong with this setup? You're American and you are nice, Nina. But Nina, before you lurk, I have to say this. You think you're not nice. You're trying to even to not be nice. But you are nice. You can't help it. You go to church. I don't have a network power because I turned my doohickey on. So, note to self, only run this thing when I'm not online. For now, until I actually have a proper power setup, right? Yeah, so this is now working because this has changed since last I looked at it. That's good. And now I have a power cell only for downstairs, which is nice as well. No, that is not it, Naragath. Ocean Phoenix. What is wrong with this? You pointed it out to me. The thing is, these here in the middle, they're not working, are they? Because they need lava on one side and water on one side. Or well, they need something cold on one side and something hot on one side. These things in the middle are not working. I need to have water here and lava here. I'm such a donut. Such a donut. Anyway, that's not what we're here to fix now. Love you too, Nina. You're nice people. She is a cyberbully, but she's a nice cyberbully, okay? There's a difference, okay? Trust me. So now I should have power again, hopefully. No network power still. One RF. Why am I not getting any more RF though? No, okay, now I'm actually kind of worried here. Actually kind of worried here now. We need to go down in the hole and have a look. Did I turn it on? Did I turn it off? What's going on? Okay, Nina. Lurk away. So Naragath, what was the if the redstone signal is on, the void ore miner is off. Yeah. Redstone signal is on, so the void ore miner is off. Where's all my power going? Where's all my power going? Where is all my power going? Naragath is still online. Still no power. Whew, maybe I do need to fix this now. It seems like it's not generating any power, which is kind of weird, isn't it? Okay, anyway, let's fix this doohickey then, because like this is a problem anyway. Let's see, we need some lava. Lava. Ah! Ah! Here's Naragath. I'm getting gold. Nice, man. Although, at the moment, my system is down because I have no power, apparently. So I need to chuck it in here for now. What was that? Stop the power cell output to see if it's getting on. Yeah, it's getting some, but for sure not getting enough. I just need to look at power at some point. Or is it? Okay, I don't know now. Maybe I just... Okay, so let's just remove this power cell for now and see what it does. Chuck it over here for now. Nothing. It's getting nothing. No, ducks don't talk to ya. So okay, let's take the... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait. The power gen is not off, man. It's the power gen is it's just those thermoelectric generators, man. They're never off. It's weird. Let's take I think maybe the let's take that out. So everything now should be off, right? And let's go and look at the doohickey. Yeah, so this is now getting power. Okay. Okay, once this is a little bit fuller, I'm gonna put it back on again, and I'm gonna get some buckets, and I'm gonna sort this out because I need more power. And I need to actually start looking into power. But if somebody wants to help me with that, that's fine. So let's put it there. Okay, that's now sucking power out of the system. Let's get some buckets. Before it's empty again. Clear. Okay. Narragath, do you have Silk Touch? Network visualization tool. Or I'll just need that. That's interesting. I'll sort one of them out. Okay, let's see here. I just don't want to recreate this glass in there if I don't have to. No. That's all. Alright, so that's cool. So now we need to grab these. Alright, that's cool. I need to break that. Grab that. Put lava in. Man. Yeah, I could not believe it when Ocean Phoenix said this to me. Because this is just so stupid. It's not even funny. Oops. And bucket. Lava. Oh, maybe I do have Silk Touch on my own pick. I didn't think I did. Right. Right, there we go. So let's see if we're gaining power or not now. Yeah, okay, so now we have a net gain at least. That's nice. Okay, so yeah, this is... so my idea, by the way, is that this stuff, these thermoelectric doohickeys, all that they're gonna power is my ME system. And then I'm gonna have an alternative source of power for everything else. But at the moment they're powering everything, which is why whenever I turn something on, even if I turn my mob farm on... Oh, do you know what your, whatever it is, back? Your erudite pick. Erudite, by the way. Where are you? It's in this chest over here. It is kind of funny. Alright, well, it's in that chest if you need it. I don't really need it, so I don't think, because apparently I do have... I really don't have. I have luck on this thing. I really don't have... But okay, fair enough. It's a good pick I have, actually. I'm happy with it, so I see no reason to change it out. It's not like you use a pick tons in modded Minecraft anyway. So let's see here. Where were we? We were at a point of... Yes! It's all... Why is my journey map weird, by the way? Anyway, it can be like that, I suppose. Although we could look at why it's like that. I wonder if we can do this. No, we can't. You're mean out. I can't do that either. Backslash. Have I really pressed backslash here? It's on a word journey. Hey, Color Gaming, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, and I hope you're alright, man. The only thing I can think of is that I have pressed backslash. Or... never mind. So, Color Gaming and anybody else that is new, what we're doing here is we're trying to automate as much as we can of our ME system. And we're doing fairly well, although I need I need a dropper. I need one of these. That's what I need. Once coil. I need to go and do some Restonia crystal as well, I think. So let's get some... I'm going in the wrong room again. Let's get some redstone blocks. Might as well do a couple here so we don't have to do it again for a while. And so, no. Let's make that. And that is gold, is it? Yeah. Oh yeah, gold. Let's go and get the gold. Other slash, is it? Ah, thank you, Color Gaming. How did your base race go, Color Gaming? I have not had a chance at all to look at it. I'm afraid. So yeah, how did it go? I thought it was super hard, to be honest. Well, actually, let's see here. Let's be a tiny tad bit clever here. And for now, anyway, let's check it in this. Here. Although I know I should make compacting drawers, let's not make it now. Okay, cool. How many episodes did you end up with? I ended up with 12. Ridiculous, actually. I spent so much time dying and not figuring out what to do. It was really bad. Really bad, actually. So, if you guys are watching my base race, feel free to complain. AC has already complained, and he never complains. Coil doohickey. A normal dropper. Surely we can make a normal dropper. Yeah, we can. And then we need to go and blast some lapis as well here. Yeah, but you usually complain about yourself, man, not about me. So I know for a fact that if you complain about the fact that I'm dying a lot, you even complained enough to make a video about how much I'm dying, man. Okay. Then it's bad. How about now? So, precision dropper, and then we need a ranged collector. Ranged collector. Okay, Ocean, have fun, and I'll see you later. You have to tell me everything about your trip to the Americas. How do I need sticks? My inventory is full of sticks. Yeah. It was good fun. I laughed so much at that, AC. That was such a good video, man. It was ironic, but also, if you're just starting out Minecraft, you will actually benefit from the video, which is really cool, in my opinion. Right, so we have that, and of course we have a bucket of water. And then we need a... I think maybe that is your best video ever. ME interface and a bus, right? So we need a interface And a bus. Craft one of these. No problem. And we need a cable. And we need to go away somewhere as well, because we don't want to be right around here. We want to sort of... I mean, it's already full back here. I have never seen more dire-wiry things in my life. I'm better at dire-wire than Direwolf himself. That's how good I am. Okay, let's just go off here, I suppose. Yeah, that's it. It looks like my PC as well. It's terrible. It's terrible. I need to sort it out at some point. But on the other hand, it's just like behind the scenes stuff. It's never really gonna be shown as such. So let's see. We want to have, the dropper on this block here, right? So that, in point of fact, that means that we want to stand like here, and we want to put the dropper in like there, right? Right, and then we want to have the... How does a ranged collector work? Maybe I need to read up on it. Ranged collector works much like a hopper in that it collects... Hello, cat. Collects items around it, having the power, however, to pick up items that are in an area of 6 blocks around it. It has a filter that can be set to white or blacklist. It doesn't auto-output items. What does that mean? Well, I know one thing it means. It means that we can put it here, and then we can have whitelist. No flux crystal. Charge circuits, nether quartz, redstone. Why do I have no charged circuits quartz now either? That's ridiculous. Anyway, I needed a redstone, didn't I? Charge quartz. I need to look it up again. My mind is like... Nether quartz. Surely we have nether quartz, right? Ooh. Pure. Oh, I need charged. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll go and pick up the charger from Doohickey. How the hell do I get out of here though? think I chucked a charger in here. There it is. Alright, thank you very much, AC. See you later. And yeah. Have a very good work day, man. Yeah, I want an import bus on it anyways. I need to probably automate the charger as well at some point. But anyway, let's see here. We had water here already, didn't we? We have the potential for water anyway, so that, and that. Where did it go? Oh, we went into the ranged doohickey. Super annoying. Get out of here, man. Right, so let's try again. That, and that. That's oh yeah. Well, thank you for the follow, whoever followed. That's much obliged, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, so what did we want to say? We wanted to say to the ranged doohickey, which will have an import bus on it, that you're only whitelisting Glux crystals. That's all you can do, right? And then we want to say to this thing, you here, you have a interface on you, and then we want to go and create the recipe, right? So the recipe is the same that I just did manually. That's what the recipe is. But we need to teach the computer it. So we want a processing pattern, quartz, redstone, and charged circuit quartz. Okay, I need to go and get another one of them. Right, so we want to give this recipe then to the dropper basically, and then that sort of imports it back in, which is really shiny, I think. It's kind of a long stream. Yeah, I used to do 1 hour once. Never really got any traction on that though, to be honest. People just don't discover it that early. So you can basically, you can horse around for an hour and then you can start your stream, you know? Which I kind of find annoying, to be honest, in some ways, but it is what it is. I think that's the correct recipe actually. Get 2 from that, so yeah. Also, I'm more comfortable streaming nowadays, so yeah, so let's try and make 10 of these. I'm missing charged circuits. So I guess that's the next thing we need to automate, really. But I need to find a good place for the charger then, because it can't be out here in the sticks. Right. If I put it there, does it work? No. Yeah, I will eat. Don't worry about it. I have some sort of salad here. You're right. It will be wiry hell. I can guarantee it. Well, actually, where do I put my hammer? Where do I do my hammer? Let's just make some space, right? Yeah, so if we put some cable here, check the charger. Well, no. Just no. Charger here. Now does it work? I'm a bit worried now because we lost some quartz here somewhere. Did I test the fluids then? Oh no, I didn't test it because I'm missing all of the things. Surface quartz. So now that works. Okay, that's cool. What? That was super strange. Okay. So now we can test it anyway. We put that in here and we go Fluix, craft, start. We see the things dropping down here. I didn't think it took that long. Why is it getting destroyed? Wow, it's getting picked up by the hopper, isn't it? By this thing. But honestly, it's whitelisting. To let all items through, an empty blacklist can be used. To let no items through, an empty whitelist can be used. To configure certain items, place them or configured item filters in the slots. And I have placed this thing. Yeah, they do end up here. Respecting metadata, maybe. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. So now we know that that works. I need to teach it how to make charged certain quartz as well then. Ah, my days. So we need another import. We need another bus. Right. And we need another interface. And the interface. So the interface can probably be here. Can I automate this thing? I'm sure you can. Yeah. And then we just put the other thing here. Go around like that. I'm sure that's absolutely fine. We can take that away even. That's saving a cable. Right, and then we need a pattern for this, which is basically quartz gives you charged quartz. So let's clear this out. So we have that goes there. Not 2 though. Right, quartz gives you charged quartz. Here, so let's say I want three of these. Doing 1. Are you not pulling out? Why are you not pulling out? Device missing channels, and now we have no channels. Okay. Okay. How do I sort that out? I need my wrench here, really. Where's my wrench? Oh, it's in my inventory. Oh, that fixed it actually. Although not maybe in the way I wanted it to be fixed, because it's still not pulling out. Let's see if it does it this time. And suddenly it doesn't have power. Wow. Device online. Device online. No power. I don't know. I don't know why this is not working. Suddenly it's working now when we turn it around. I don't quite understand, I don't think. But okay, so if we go here now then. Is this still thinking about... No, okay. So again then, if we say charge 30 quartz, we want one. Is it gonna make it? It is. Right. Okay guys, okay, we're gonna have to stop the stream, because I'm getting knackered now. But we have all these recipes queued up now, in here, just normal recipes. But we also have all the things for the advanced inscriber that we can possibly want. And we have the ability to make the seeds into crystals. We have also the ability to make charged stuff. And we can make the doohickey here as well, the fluix crystals. So yeah, complete and utter technical episode, guys. Technical stream, just automating things. It's not normally what I do, but I think, though, that this will benefit us greatly later on, because it'll make it so that everything is easier to build. And that means we can build more things, guys. So yeah, thank you for watching, and remember to check out the rest of the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!